So my update here on My Life as Andrew S. is that I'm in the hospital. Last week I went on vacation with 6 of my buddies, and we went on a cruise from Miami to several stops and on down to Isla Roatan, which is a part of Honduras. In Honduras we had a great day. We snorkeled, we swam with squid and cool fish and a giant manta ray. And at the end of the day, I was getting ready to come out of the water. I was kind of running up the beach. I was in about 2 feet of water and I stepped on something. It felt like a knife and it punctured into my foot. I kind of collapsed into the water, pushed myself out of the water and up the beach. There was a long trail of blood and I actually blacked out. I don't remember much of anything else, but my friends got me in the car and they got me back to the boat. On the boat, they stitched me up. And over the course of the next several days, it just got more and more infected and worse. Pain, throbbing, couldn't sleep at night. It was awful. Obviously, or certainly the most painful experience of my life. And I've broken hands and fingers, but this was worse. I finally got back to Portland late Sunday night, back here in my home where I live, and got to the doctor Monday morning, and was admitted into the hospital because it was that bad. They had to cut the stitches open. And I'll show you some gross pictures if you think you can stomach it here. These are my 2 feet. You can see obviously one is exceptionally swollen. It's the bottom of my right foot with the beginning of the infection in the original stitches, and here is the open wound after the first cleaning before surgery. After being admitted on Monday, they kept me over Tuesday night. I had surgery this morning, Tuesday morning, where they cut it open even further so that they could open it up, really clean it out. They actually pulled out a piece of what they described as something that looked like coral or maybe a shell, and got a lot of the infection out, which is great. Currently my wound is actually open, but it's bandaged up. So this hasn't been a very fun experience necessarily, but I've definitely had some great friends that have helped me out. My friends on the cruise helped me by carrying me around and wheelchairing me where needed. Or they've confirmed that I'm going to be here till at least Friday. So that's a total of 5 days, possibly Saturday, and I have to have another surgery, which is going to be to clean it out further and then to actually seal it back up. My mom comes in to town on Thursday. You know how moms are, being very protective and making sure that I'm in good hands, and I can't blame her because the day when I have kids, I'll be the same way. Eric, my husband, actually is working out of town for 6 weeks. He's been gone for about 2 weeks, and he was going to be gone for a whole nother month. But he surprised me in my hospital room last night at midnight. He drove all the way in here, got 2 days off of work. He just went home back to our apartment to actually get some sleep in a comfortable bed, but he'll be back here in the morning and is leaving tomorrow afternoon, so it's really good to have him here for a little piece of it. That was the best medicine, really. I have some of the best friends in the world. I've gotten gifts, I've gotten flowers, and I'll show you. Gotten some cool flowers. Eric bought me some candles, even some Marvel superhero cookies. I totally ate Spider-Man's face. And my friend Kyle brought me his PS3 so that I can play some PlayStation while I'm bored over the next week here in the hospital. I'm also trying to get some work done. We have a big event at my office at Cascades Project. Our art auction is coming up at the end of April, so I'm trying to get some of that work done and just nervous. I want to stay caught up, but it's tough to do from here, but I'm going to try my best. And I'm also, as you can see, wearing all my Kentucky gear because the University of Kentucky Wildcats are in the Final Four, and they play on Saturday, and I'm super stoked about that. Other than that, that's the update on my last couple of weeks, and send me some good energy my way. Give me a prayer for a quick recovery because being on one foot's not so fun, but I'll survive. I'll make the best of it somehow. And I guess that's about it. Hope everybody's doing well out there.